Hello people, this is Mike Jr. II. We're going to be starting a very new Let's Play. I actually had this one in the Mike Jr. II trailer, and I don't know if anyone actually caught what it was. But it's here. Yummy Yugi. Yami Bakura. Yami Merrick. Seto Kaiba. Welcome everybody, let's play Yugioh! Capsule Monster Coliseum. Haha! I love this game. It is a good game. It's probably one of the first straight up kind of strategy-like games I've played in a while, at least on the console. Cause you know, later on I started playing games like Fire Emblem, and beforehand it was really only RTS games, but in terms of a turn-based strategy, in a more strategy style, like way more strategy than Pokemon or a lot of other RPGs, it was probably Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monster Coliseum. Funny enough, I had the guide for this game before I had the actual game. I don't have the guide with me anymore, but it had a lot of things in there that weren't true. Like apparently the Dark Witch in this game can they evolve. Trust me, we're not dealing with cards here. We're dealing with capsule monsters. Evolved into like another monster or something, which couldn't happen. And I believe there was a fusion that couldn't happen too. Jeez, I'm already spoiling so much for you, but let's play. This is a very fun game to play, and I recommend anyone to try to get this for the PlayStation 2. I don't know if it's for any other console. Welcome to Capsule Monster Coliseum. Oh, by the way, the graphics in the opening, they never look that good again. You're just in time for the big tournament. Capsule Monster Battle Tournament. Yugimoto and his alter ego, who has been trapped in the Millennium Puzzle. Will use their wits and monster capabilities to defeat all their opponents. As they fight for the title bestowed on only the best Capsule Monster Coliseum fighter. King of Capsule Monsters! I don't know why I just did that. I did. Deal with it. Where are my glasses? And across the room. You win this time, Internet. You know, I probably drove half of you away with that screaming there. Anyway, then, this is the music you'll be hearing for most of the game. Trust me, the game is fun. Just it is very at later points. I don't know. Anyway, we're going straight to the entrance hall, and there's 4 different stages. Now, some of you might be asking, how am I going to be playing this game? What I'm going to do is I'm going to start a completely new file now, and after I have that completely new file, what I'm going to do is that I'm actually going to after I'm done playing this game, or at least beating the game like this, what I'm going to do next is that I'm actually going to use my older save file so you can see all the cool monsters and stuff that I had evolved throughout the game, because I got everything. I mean, I had the guide, why not fucking use it? Anyway, we're gonna go off by, I don't know if I'm gonna put Mike Jr. II in here. But let's see if we can. Mike. If not, I'll just do Mike second. June. Arr. Arr. No, I don't want a Z. 2 more. Watch, there's gonna be like 1 character less. Oh no, I can fit into there. Mike Jr. II. Nice. Sweet. For a quick start play, oh, okay. Because we are actually playing this on my number 2 PS2 memory card, it doesn't realize that I've already played, so I'm just going to build a custom deck. It says deck, but I don't know if you really want to call it a Capsule Monster. It's a deck. This is a very interesting game, and once you learn how to play it, it is a bit of fun. Like I said, I recommend getting this game. Now then, we're choosing our symbol attribute. There's different elements, and every element actually has their own weakness. The weaknesses are actually based from two different categories, meaning that there's 2 different sets of abilities that are strong and weak against each other. Meaning that let's see, fire is strong against wood. Wood is strong against, I believe, what was wood strong against again? I believe wood was strong against thunder. Yeah, thunder was strong against water, and then water against fire. As you notice, it didn't mix in with earth, wind, light, or water. No, I don't know. It's not thunder. Yeah, no. What am I thinking? I might have to look up the thing again. It's been a while. Was wood strong? I don't know. All I know is certain things I do know. Light is strong against dark. Dark is strong against earth. Earth is strong against... I think earth was strong against... No. Damn it, I forget. Whatever, we'll figure this out. They'll tell us later. Anyway, now we choose an attribute, and just because I'm going to go for the dark attribute. We're Yami, after all. Now we choose this cool little holder thing. There's a few different ones. Some of them kind of are only based... Like, if you're going to do the wind one, you might as well do the ring or shit like that. I think I'll stick with... I'll do the Fiend. I don't know, it just looks so cool. Oh no, then we get the color. Nice. Platinum, that'll look cool. Nice. Notice the sign points. We're gonna want AP, that's for sure. I forgot exactly what PP does, and MP is your health. Just so you know. So, yeah. I know AP is important. Let's try to even this out as much as we can. Here. Oh, I see. At a later point, they start taking away numbers at a larger caliber. Okay. Actually take a few more of this away. I have not played this for a while, so it's going to be pretty... You know, I'm not blind to this game, but it's been a while since I've played, so you might as well call it blind. Let's see. I totally forget what PP does. I know what AP does, but I don't think I know what PP does. Huh. Whatever. Sure, we'll stick with it. Why not? It was as balanced as I could get it to be. Whoa, it's... Okay, that was weird. Don't do that again.
Grandpa!
Yes, it has voice acting in this, meaning you don't have to hear my horrible voice acting. Yeah! Wait, what?
Ah, I thought you would come, Yugi. What are you doing? I knew you wouldn't have prepared anything. You're always so impatient.
What do you expect from Dan Green? Yes, I've seen the Yugioh Bridge series. No one needs to tell me.
I brought monsters that you can use in the tournament.
That's my grandpa.
Hold your horses. I never said I was giving you these for free.
What?
I'll exchange them for monster points.
Monster points?
You can earn monster points by winning during the tournament.
Yep.
But I haven't battled even once yet.
But didn't you just create a symbol that gave you monster points? Use those to start with. Let me give you some tips. Monsters can be separated into light, dark, fire, water, earth, wood, wind, and thunder.
And you didn't tell us this right away before we made this symbol because...
In other words, each monster has a different attribute. And each attribute has a different advantage and disadvantage.
Yep.
I'll explain what they are, but if you don't think you can remember them, I suggest you take notes.
Just tell me what it is and I'll remember.
Ready? Here they are. Light is strong against dark.
Yep.
Dark is strong against earth.
Called it. Now which one was Earth strong against?
Fire is strong against wood. And
Yep.
water is strong against fire.
Yes, I got
Earth is
this.
strong against thunder.
Oh, it
and
was
wood
thunder.
is strong against wind.
Duh, of course it's thunder. What the fuck was I thinking? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, wood's strong against wind. You gotta
is
remember
strong
that.
against water, and thunder is strong against light.
Yep. They do it so randomly when they
That's
can make it a lot easier.
If you remember these relationships, it will increase your chances for victory.
Why is this as complicated as possible? Look, as you can see, dark, light, thunder, and earth are only strong against, they have their own pattern, while wind, wood, fire, and water have their own pattern as well. There's two different patterns, meaning that yes, if fire goes against dark or like light goes against fire, it's not gonna do any more or less damage. But the same could be said for fire against wind and whatnot, since they're diagonal across each other instead of being weak and strong. But for the most part, it's a lot easier if they did it like that instead. I mean, that's how they actually showed it in the guidebook. I fucking remember that guidebook, god damn it. Okay, so I think I'll be able to remember this pretty easy. I forgot, duh. Thunder is strong against light, light strong against dark, dark strong against earth. Gee, I think earth is strong against wind. Wait, I forgot.
So only having monsters of a single attribute is dangerous.
Tell that to everyone else in the Capsule Coliseum. They're just like the gym leaders in Pokemon. Gee, I'll have one element, that'll work.
That's my grandson. You learn quickly. However, you should always take your opponent's attribute into account. That's another important point to remember. Well, the rest is up to you.
No problem.
I understand. Can you show me the monsters?
Alright then. Yes, definitely getting you. God damn it, that thing is awesome, the scaling. It's always good to get a Karibo. Maybe two. You could, I'm not going to go for the forbidden pieces because I already know how to fuse them. I'll try to fuse at least one monster and evolve at least one monster in this regular playthrough. So yeah, there's a bunch of different elements. I'm not exactly sure of having an element of a different, oh, these guys are fucking awesome. I don't even know how to say that. Kamanaru Kazu. But yes, 2 Karibos, a Fire Imp. Not really a fan of the fireballs. Anyway, as you can see, there's AP, PP. I totally forget what those are. I do believe AP is turning the monster into something, but I forgot what the PP is. Seriously, it's totally blanks on me right now. I'll remember it later. I really don't pay attention much to the attack and defense, just for the simple fact that, well, once you get out on the battlefield, that's actually not. It's very, very a lot more simple. But again, it is important to have monsters with strong defense and high attack. It should be obvious as it is. The interesting part will be, as you can see, you see the fire element. On the bottom left corner, you see move. On the bottom right corner, you will see attack. The bottom left corner move means that we move in a plus signal. And the attack means they attack in a X symbol. There are also different ones as well, such as the one guy up here we got. He actually attacks around himself instead of actually just... So in short, he kind of attacks both ways, but most of the time this usually means a shorter distance. And I also believe that one is also another step away. It's weird. It's hard to explain until I get back on the battlefield. And obviously the number means that he can the fire grass can actually move three spaces. However, he can only attack one, meaning he has to attack up close. And no, these don't change unless the monsters are different monsters, and different monsters do not have different attack patterns. See? Same attack pattern, same attack pattern. Doesn't matter. Do what you want. So it's just you trying to figure out how to get these things to work. But anyway, I know I got a few dark monsters, but I plan to stick with dark for a while. I'm not really a fan of fire or water monsters in this game. Or at least in Yu-Gi-Oh! In general. I don't use them often. Drollbird. Should be Trollbird. See, it has good movement. See, I like this guy. This guy looks like a bow. Kurama. Take him. Ooh, Petamoth is actually a good ideal for a monster you want to evolve, obviously. I believe it takes a long time, but hey, we can get it to work if we can. They're weak as fuck, though, as you can see. They're I believe, the cheapest monsters. But hey, if we can get it to work, that'll be nice. Steel Scorpion. That's electric, but we already got this, bro. I'm gonna have to buy some of these monsters, so I'll buy 155. Okay, you're a better choice. The White Dolphin. Ooh, you move oddly. Oh, no, you move oddly. But your attack pattern is stupid. Trying to think of some of the few people we face off first, but we'll get you and enough for a... What monster are we missing? Sorry if I'm being lazy. Just I'm trying, not really lazy, but I'm being complicated. I'm just trying to work this out. We'll get you. So we have a bunch of different elemental monsters just for now to make sure things even out. I haven't played in a while, so don't use this as a fucking guide going, I'm gonna do exactly what Michael did. Ow! Michael, why did I get my ass kicked? Damn it. Sorry. So we have 4 different areas, and we can only go one at a time. So Area 1. And we see Joey Wheeler in the very beginning, meaning that he is not going to be used for the rest of the fucking game. I hate that. He was my favorite character in the show, and it's like, yeah, lol, not going to do much out of it. So then it shows you the area, I believe, and that's it, in terms of who you're fighting. And yes, the area does matter. So then, I do like how they have the little symbol of the character up there, not the symbol, but the picture of the character up there as the screen's loading. Makes it more interesting. Kind of like the games in Dragon Ball Z.
Hiya, Yug. I've been waiting for you.
Joey!
The one and only. And don't think I'm gonna take it easy on you just because you're my friend. I'm not holding anything back.
Which is why you have shit monsters.
Then let's get started, Joey!
I love how he's like Yami has like the weirdest fucking face. Alright then. Love this music. I don't know, a lot of the music in this game is really nice. Mine. Ha lol. Ha, higher number. Now this means, if you attack first, game starts on your first turn. If you let your opponent attack first, you get the position to choose which side of the field are you on. I'll attack first just because. Most of the time, enemies will always attack last. Most of the time, anyway. So Joey is fire-based, and all of his monsters are also fire-based. He is an incredible retard. And trust me, what we see later, they try to make this fight as easy as fucking possible for you. Our turn.
Okay, I'll select my monsters to play with.
Wait a sec.
Wait a sec!
What's wrong, Yugi?
There's a limit on which monsters you can use,
No.
which is determined by monster points.
You mean
Damn you.
the points I paid in order to get monsters?
Yeah. Each stage has a set limit of monster points.
Yep.
And the total monster points of the monsters you use cannot exceed the limit.
I see. That means if the monster point limit of the stage is 100, then I can use 10 monsters that are 10 monster points each.
Or 5 that
I
are
can
20.
only use 5 monsters if they are 20 monster points each.
Okay, I didn't mean to call that out, but okay.
That's right. So you have to think carefully about the balance of which monsters to use.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks, Yugi.
I love how, I don't know what it is, but Dan Green, either you were told to read it like a tutorial, because this sounds awful. Awesome voice, just awful reading. I don't know what it is. Yeah, don't use the Pita Moth. By the way, if monsters die, you can't use them for the next fight. Not even fucking kidding. I'm gonna use you. They're gonna want the white dolphin, because that fucker's gonna... Electric. Now, what else? I think... Oh, no, we can have another creep, but why not? I forget if it's actually a good idea to... No, I can't go back, damn. No, I didn't mean to do that, okay. So then, it's a good idea to keep your symbol across from the far across from the enemy as possible. You can have them placed randomly, which I don't get why, but whatever. As you can see, it shows you the movement with blue, and it shows the attack with red or orange. Same thing. I will admit, it does get annoying later in the game in terms of how the movement is, especially if you have monsters, especially in one stage way late in the game. Fucking annoying. Okay, so he doesn't attack exactly in front of him. He attacks one above him and then to the side. It's weird. It's like a checker pattern in terms of his attack. The Skull Angel. And the White Dolphin can move very far distance, but can't attack that far. Got a lot of melee attackers here. Now this guy's cool just because of the fact that his attack pattern is the same as his moving pattern. I don't know why, but I like that. Yep, they were good. Now, at times, it is a better ideal to save NP, which means you have more to use them in the beginning of the battle. And I go first.
It's time to start.
Yep.
Hey, in order to move your pieces, you need AP.
Yep.
I see. Each piece has a set requirement of AP. And if I move it, then the AP on the screen decreases, correct?
Yep.
And if you don't have enough AP, then you can't move your pieces anymore.
However, if you don't use any, you can actually save them up for the next turn, which I don't believe they tell you
So I have to be
about.
careful about the amount of AP
Yep.
when thinking about how to move.
Yes, yes.
Huh? But first, you can't move anything if you don't summon monsters from your capsule.
Yep,
So
we have
you
to summon them.
Choose which monster.
You're right.